I was looking for a new life jacket for my dog, and my previous one I've ordered from Roughwear, and also, of course, I ordered a couple of them from AliExpress and from Amazon. And right now, the Roughwear one was really good, but it's so old and nasty. And plus, I was kind of looking for possibly better solution because we do live on a boat with a dog. So I wanted to see what else is on the market. And to my surprise, I found a pretty cool brand that seemed to be focusing on really like safety, which again, you would expect that a lot of brands do, but in fact, they just reorder regular stuff from AliExpress, brand it nicely, and that's what you get. However, the Easy Dog was founded in 1995, which when I found that out, I thought, man, that's pretty cool. The dog product brand that actually is on the market for that long. How many years is that? Let me know in the comments. So it was founded by Luke Hatcher, and he was a water sport enthusiast who wanted to apply high performance gear technology to dog products. How cool is that? And clearly, we are in 2025 right now. He was successful because the brand still exists. And the brand's first invention was a shock absorbing dog leash using a water ski rope. Now, I'm going to show you, I don't know if that's the original leash or not, but I'm going to show you their current shock absorbing leash. Here it says the Zero Shock dog leash is engineered to absorb sudden pulls and minimize strain using our patented Zero Shock technology. Again, like for the dog brand nowadays to have patents, that's amazing. And I think when you are in the market on the market for so long, that's kind of what like you become, right? You become really good at what you do. And I do have a bunch of products from them here that I bought myself for my dog. There are some car products, there are some life jackets, and we're gonna open them together and see how good they are. But I already opened the light and I'm gonna do another video about it, but it's pretty cool. So that's why I wanted to do this brand spotlight for you guys so you with me learn about this brand and we all can just see what it's about, right? So the dog shouldn't be pulling, right? The dog should be trained to walk with you on a hill nicely. However, how many dogs do that? My dog can do that, but he's fully trained. Most of the dogs don't. So the shock absorbing leash is actually, in their case, is not a bad idea. So let's go back. So over time, EasyDog expanded into a global company selling harnesses, leashes, flotation gear, and collars in more than 38 countries. And EasyDog positions itself as safety first premium gear company, and that's why their prices are not your cheap Amazon stuff. For example, that leash, if we go back, how much is it? It's $33. Where your regular leash on Amazon, what is it called? Dog flexi leash, I guess. Oh, well, that's probably not flexi leash. I don't know how you call it. Maybe shock absorbing leash? Dog? Shock absorbing leash. Whatever. I don't use that kind of stuff. So, okay. So here you go. 15, 11. So for $11, you can get that. However, EasyDog is much more expensive, almost double, right? So they emphasize canine comfort, high strength components, and adventure proof durability in all product lines. So their designs often come from human sports and they are kind of re engineered for dog anatomy, which I think is pretty cool. So let's open this very first life jacket. which is DFDX2. And I'm going to pull it up here. Where is it? I think this is this one. Yeah. So this is this life jacket. And we're going to open it. So you can see that pretty cool. I'm going to go back so you can see it. So this is how it came packaged. Nice. I ordered the yellow color because, again, for boating, this is for me the best one that I can see from far, right? Because if he does go like overboard and I need to see him from far, yellow is a good color for that. I really wanted to order red, I'll be honest with you, but I decided that I have to go with yellow. Nice package. Right here, there is also instruction. Is it instruction? There is a size guide here. And there is 1 year guarantee, I see. That's nice. That's it. So this is size XXS, 3X, 3XS. And let's see if my dog gonna fit it. While I'm putting it on, so Easy Dog uses its own signature webbing. It's a high durability nylon strap engineered for strength and longevity. You can see it here. Here you go. So it's very cool. It's like it's abrasion resistant, and it's used like in most of their leashes, harnesses, and collars. A lighter version is used for small breed gear, and many products of theirs also include neoprene, the same rubber-like material used in wetsuits. So, for example, this dog collar, can you see it? Yeah. Okay, so this dog collar is made from neoprene. Not sure I'm pronouncing this right. It's a soft rubber material here that is used in wetsuits and is reinforced with nylon webbing for added strength and durability. So it makes a great waterproof dog collar and is available in variety of fun colors. Yeah, you can see like there are all kinds of cool colors here. Yeah. So it's waterproof, padded, and for sure it resists moisture, right? Now let's put this on. Come on, Raven. Oh, let's see. So this is a very different design from the rough wear one I had. I measured him, and I think this is the size that I need, but I don't know. Let's see. He's like, what? You smell so good, Raven. You smell so good. Doesn't look bad. So I can see there are adjust there are two adjustment straps. Oh, sorry guys, you cannot see. Yeah. So he just flapped. He's sleepy. So there are two adjustment straps here. So you do go over their head, and then you so you can see here. I think it fits pretty well. So the hardware that they're using is actually stainless steel, which means that it should survive pretty good in salt water. What else here? I'm pretty impressed by this because this is actually even. So I told you that I bought their light, and here it's even like a little strap, like a little thing here to attach the light. I like that. Um, yeah, the size seemed to be pretty good. Yeah, very nice. So there are two buckles here to put it on. Pretty nice. So let's talk about something else while he's sleeping. There is another thing that's called Eva foam that they're using. Let me see, where is it? Yeah, right here. So the Everfoam is used in their chest plate harness. It molds to the dog's chest and absorbs the impact. So this foam is known for its shock absorbing properties and improves weight distribution during pulling. Again, your dog shouldn't be pulling, but because 99.9% of dogs are untrained nowadays, again, this is kind of nice. So now going back to this life jacket. So this is DFD X2 Boost Life. Yeah, this is what it is. Just wanted to check. So it uses 1680 denier nylon, a very tough outer fabric, often used in luggage and military gear. And so I'm gonna go back to me. So it's combined with foam panels under the belly to maintain flotation and swimming posture, which is pretty cool. So you can see there is a difference here. So very nice life jacket. I'm very impressed. I would definitely recommend you it. And even like this thing is like everything about this life jacket just feels solid. Especially the fabric is really different than your regular life jacket. If you did have different life jackets, that this one is definitely, you can tell like this is a good one. Okay, so I also have car harnesses here. And so for car harnesses and seatbelt adapters, EasyDog uses automotive grade seatbelt webbing, which has a very high tensile strength. In other products, they also use like marine grade ropes and lock grip rubber webbing, which is waterproof and bacteria resistant. So this, I think this is really cool. I bought this again for car because Raven usually rides with us in the car a lot, because we take him everywhere. He usually rides in his box in the back. However, the harness that I had for him, I wasn't really satisfied. So when I was, like I told you guys, I was shopping for the life jacket, but then I saw all kinds of other cool products. And I'm like, you know what? I actually do need this, and this looks so legit. I'm gonna try and order this as well for the car because I feel like car safety again is very important, especially to me as a dog owner. So I ordered this like drive harness. Hopefully the camera gonna focus on it. Yeah. So this is what it looks. Again, look how rugged it is. Like this is the hardware. It's like really solid. So we're gonna open this too right now. So um here there is even instruction, which is nice. What is this? So it's saying simply feed the seat belt through both webbing handles on the top of the harness, click the buckle in place, and you're ready for the drive. This is also a patented technology, by the way. And that's what kind of sold me because I was so tired of putting the harness over his head. That was like super annoying. And he didn't like that. And going back and forth in the car from the car, I didn't like that. So also most of their gear includes reflective stitching or piping, and It's in their leashes, collars, harnesses, and life jackets. So those are obviously added to improve night visibility, right? So yeah, I guess we're just gonna put it on. I'm not feeling it today. I trained a bunch of dogs today, which was good sessions, but I wasn't just super impressed with it. I don't know. I just it's Sunday and I'm working, and so you can see I still have to go over the head, which is perfectly fine, but not ideal. I still would rather not go through the head because it kind of becomes annoying, but I get it that it's for safety. So not bad, not bad. Pretty happy with this. So let's put this on. Raven is like, go away. How do you even put this on? We need video instructions. Is this how it goes on? I think so. Well, I will not put my money on it. It's like, what are you doing? So it's saying you need to adjust it just once. Raven, you are crazy. You know that? I know. I know. Said Juggle Boy. How are we gonna adjust your harness if you are not participating? Okay, I think I'm gonna adjust later because if we're gonna be trying to do this now with Raven, it's for sure gonna take me forever. So I'm just gonna put it on like this for you to see. So that would what it would look like. Hopefully it's the right size. He's eating it. Hey, so that would it look like, right? I like it because it doesn't go over him down. So next one, let's talk about this car restrained clip, right? So the car restraint clip is literally if your dog doesn't know stay command or down command and he doesn't hold it, right? So if he's wandering around the car. So this goes into a seatbelt compartment. And that's what you clip to his harness or to his collar, but we're talking here about the harness. And harness is the safest thing, I think, for the car, right? So I think this is pretty self-explanatory, and this is the signature webbing that we've talked about. Looks really rugged. All right. So, and I think this is another one. So I have two different styles, one really short one and one a little longer. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So I'm going to show you quickly the materials. So you can see that this is like the boat stuff, water ski rope, durable load tested rope, coated nylon core rope. Pretty cool. See, so this is the air mesh, not on these things, but on the harnesses for sure. And I think this is just really, really nice. So they also have this cross neck harness. Yeah, what was there? So the cross neck harness is also patented and is cool for, again, for the dogs that pull. And if you don't want to put time into training your dog how to walk properly on the leash without pulling, and you want to get a harness, this one is actually quite interesting because it has like a limited slip martingale style loop around the torso, which tightens gently to discourage pulling. It is designed to be escape-proof and includes two stainless D-rings for side or top leash attachment. You can see them right here. And it's like different colors. Very nice. And it's also this designed, actually patented and covered in the US patent as well. So you can see they have like a lot of interesting stuff here. And I think it's pretty cool. So a little bit more information back to this where is it, to the car harness. So this car harness, it also meets the child safety seat standards in the US, which is again pretty cool and pretty interesting, and in Australia. So it uses car seatbelt webbing, like I showed you, right? And it's again this patented cross-link stitching reinforcement in aluminum alloy tri-glides, which are these things right here. And once adjusted, we haven't yet, but it closes with a mag lock magnetic buckle. And the chest place here is very special because it's padded and contoured. So two stainless D-ring allow leash use as well. So Easy Dog voluntary crash tested this harness even though it's not legally required. How cool is that? So um, again, I think that this brand really puts their time and money and attention to their products, which to me is, as a dog owner, is very refreshing. I'd rather pay $33 and buy something like this once than I have to keep buying crap for $11 from Amazon or for $5 from AliExpress. But this is me, and you let me know in the comments, would you buy something like that from them or not? So I'm gonna open the second life jacket, which one is this? I have no idea. But this is a second life jacket. But I wasn't sure that this one gonna fit, although I measured and it's supposed to fit, but I was just like, I'm not sure. And with a small dog like mine, I always kind of have trouble um of things fitting properly. So Easy Dog also holds or has applied for patents on several design, in fact, like the how you say, cross hack harness, zero shock leash technology, and their drive harness is one of a few car harnesses, by the way, that a voluntary conforms to child safety crash test standards. That's very interesting. And many materials used, like webbing, foam, and hardware, are documented to be load rated, rust proof, and field tested. So Easy Dog uses real testing benchmarks like tensile strength and impact resistance, and offers a 1-year warranty, as we've learned, on most of the products. So before, so let's see how this life jacket works. Okay, Raven, you're going to be model one last time. So I see the difference here with this life jacket. So this life jacket doesn't have to go over the head, which is a plus, I think. I like that. But Raven doesn't like that. I have no idea if this size will be a correct size for him. I would hope so, but you never know. I honestly thought that this brand was just US brand, but they are in fact in 38 countries, which is pretty cool. You crazy? He's like, you woke me up again, I'm gonna lick your face. I think it's too big. Okay, wait. Maybe I can adjust it. So I was able to adjust it. You can see it's fitting now better. But I think it's too long for him. Maybe over time it is gonna like mold itself better. But for me personally, this is a little too bulky for the looks of it. But we're gonna adjust it still. He really wants to sleep. He's like, leave me alone, woman. I really want to see like the ideal fit here. And because we are in the end of the video anyways, the ones of you guys who want to tune out can tune out. If you want to see the end of this, you can see it. All right. Now we're a little bit tighter. So now we need to readjust the neck. Yeah, I think he is literally on the edge of this life jacket being a little too large, but I think yeah, so like he can't pee in it. Yeah, I think that would be the problem. So see, although he can swim in it, he can't pee in it because his penis is inside the jacket. So that's a problem. So I think it's a little bit for a little larger dog. Yeah, I cannot. Yeah, the penis is right here. So that would have to be a cutout. So yeah, it's not a bad jacket. Maybe for a boat or for where he doesn't need to pee. But if you have a small dog like me, I would definitely recommend the other one, this guy. But definitely can be used, and I like that it doesn't have to go through the head, so you can just remove it like this by unclipping, and everything is already adjusted. But the size is not ideal. It's too big, and he cannot pee in it. Let's go quickly check this one out again. So you can see that's why I don't like going through the head. He's licking my lips again. Okay, so here, how is that penis going? So here he can pee, I think. Let's see. I'm gonna finish adjusting it as far as you're watching anyways. So this is what it would look like. So you can see the penis is outside of the life jacket so he can pee. And yes, he will pee on the life jacket as well, because pee probably gonna go somewhat here as well. But at least it's not covered. So for example, I wear the life jacket on the dog a lot, and this is very important for me because it's not just flotation device for me when we go on a boat, right? It's also a device that I use for him to be safe on the dock while we are walking, especially at night. So when I take him on those walks, he marks. And that's why it's so important for me, for his penis to be out. And yeah, so if you have a male dog that needs to pee and you're planning to wear this life jacket for a prolonged time when the dog needs to pee, yeah, but that's what it would look like. Interesting. So the also like the handle here is like rugged. So I'm probably gonna compare those two life jackets once I use them a little bit, and then you can have a better like real comparison video. But for right now, I think we are at something like 32 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna check out. All right, guys. So let me know if you liked the Easy Dog brand. I think it's pretty cool. The products are really solid. I will make a separate review for each product, and I see you in the next video. Bye. Remember to subscribe if you're not subscribed, and like this video if you watched to this point. That's crazy. Bye.